Now we're going to start thinking about making connections between this text and 3 different things. The first thing that we're going to make connections between is this text and yourself. Now we've done this before, so I'm sure that you're going to be superstars. I want you to think, how has this text been similar to anything that has happened in your life before? Now we've spoken about this, and we know that sometimes things can be very similar on the surface, some things that are very obvious. I want you to think more deeply. I want you to think, how did the characters feel in this story? Have I ever felt like that before? What were the characters thinking in this story? And have I ever had those thoughts before? I'm going to give you 10 seconds first to think. Have a think. Now, I want you to whisper to the person next to you. How does it link to your life? Are you listening? Oh, Guillermo looks perfect. Leah looks perfect. Just waiting for Mr. at the front. Okay, well done. I've spoken to a few of you, and I've heard how this story has linked to your own life. I'm going to take 2 ideas. Leah. The troll. You're feeling frustrated like the troll. Well done. Why is the troll feeling frustrated? Okay. So he feels frustrated because he feels like there's some sort of injustice. When I spoke to Emma, she told me a story about, was it you and your sister? Yes. And her sister was basically not being very fair. And that's similar to the theme of the story. The theme of this story is where there's some injustice. Something's happening and it's not very fair, and it makes you feel frustrated or angry or cross. I'm going to put a timer on. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to write it on your post-it note and then come and put it on our lovely poster. 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, the time has gone. How many have I got? 1. Come on, slow coaches. We've linked the text to ourselves. Now it's time to link the text to other texts. First of all, 10 seconds. Think in your head. Do you know of any other text that this reminds you of? Obviously, the obvious answer is going to be which story? Well, it could be Song About Old Troll or The 3 Billy Goats Gruff. What I want you to think of is the theme of injustice, the theme of something not being fair, the theme of when somebody's done something to upset somebody else. Think in your head. Now tell the person next to you. Holy moly. Okay, tell me then, how does this link to any other texts? Leah. Injustice, just like in this story. Well done, Leah. Another example of linking it to another text. Gabrielle. Tell me, why?
Because the wolf blew the house.
Blew, past tense.
The house of the little pig and the medium pig, and that is unfair.
It's not very fair, is it? Well done. How do you think the pigs were feeling?
Sad and angry.
Angry. I like the word angry. Have you got a synonym for sad? Shall we ask a friend? Blue. Well done. Blue. That's a good one. Okay. You've got 2 minutes. Write it on your post-it note and stick it onto the... anywhere on there. Doesn't matter. Good job, guys. Let me move on. Last thing. We've made connections to ourselves. We've made connections to other texts. Now, can you make connections to the wide world? Leah's already given us one example. I suppose one of the biggest things that's happening today is there anything else that you can think about? That's in current events, in the news, in movies, in the television. Think to yourself, this story makes me think of because. I think that one was a very tricky one. People have struggled the most with this one, but I think it's because we don't want to copy what we've already heard. But it's okay. Sometimes you're not copying. Sometimes you just have the same opinion, and that's all right as well. That you're taking suggestions anywhere that it can fit from other people, but also it was already in your mind. So let me have a look at some of these. Well done, everybody.